And it is. Good morning, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to Endurance Lab. My name is Jason Flores, and today I'm actually on Trainer Road platform. I've got a couple questions from riders asking how Trainer Road works with the Endurance Lab. So here we are today. So what we've got right now is we've got the Trainer Road interface here, and I'm all paired up, ready to go. I wanted to show you guys kind of where we are looking to have the workout. So under the workouts tab, normally it's here under all, but got all the tabs here, and then where we are at is actually under teams. Oh, move over right here under the Endurance Lab. Step down. So we're actually under that tab. Click there. A bunch of our workouts are getting migrated in. Today I'll be doing Endurance Lab Breakaway Intervals. And so that's what's up on the menu for today. So I'll click on that guy. I'm all paired up. Load the workout here to the right. Make sure we're all shared out. You've got your description, your TSS, just like you normally would. Like you normally would with any of the other workout platforms that we use. Came straight from Training Peaks. I exported from Training Peaks, like you would with Swift or any other program, and then dropped it into here. We'll do the hard work. All you'll need to do is pick it out of the workouts here on the window just before. All right. Drop this in a couple more places here. Good. Good. Good morning, and thanks for joining. Just warming up here. About to get started. Thanks for joining us today. Make sure this is all paired up, getting sent out all the place. Like it is. Oh no. One more. Again. Start that. Good. All right. So today we got endurance lab breakaway intervals. Get this workout loaded. We'll go from there. Welcome. My name is Jason Flores. I'm in the Training Road workout module. Like I said, it normally looks like this. Got all the workouts from Trainer Road. Your teams. Got endurance lab. Oops. Go back one right here. All the teams you may be part of. Here's endurance lab. And today I'm doing lab breakaway intervals. All right. I'll load that up for us. That all connects. And it should. Not, we've got it on YouTube. I mean on Facebook. All right. So this is a workout screen here in Trainer Road. Should have audio going through. I do. So looking pretty good so far. Good morning, Andy. Thanks for joining in, Andy. Just getting things lined up, getting things warmed up. I'm on Trainer Road this morning, checking out some of the workouts here. You are up awfully early, bro. Haven't seen some of Andy's posts. He's actually here in local time zone. Happy to have him close by. Hope to time with him a couple days. So, all right, we're all lined up, ready to go. We have Steven asking to survive the hot tub, Andy. All right, fans going. Get the gain down. This. All right. Got a couple tabs down here at the bottom, depending on what you're doing. A lot of our workouts don't require for you to be in ERG mode. You'll find that you'll need to find a resistance that works for you. So that's that here on the bottom. You'll need to find a resistance that works for you. Yeah, good morning, Kenneth. I was just talking about the resistance tab here on the bottom. You need to find a percentage, and you could dial that in by clicking here. Then it will actually give you a slider. On the resistance side, there's two choices. Actually, ERG and resistance. So find that 30%. Pretty close to how the numbers match up as I ride normally, so that works pretty good for my Cyclops hammer. But you could dial that in here, resistance wise, and that'll stay steady. And that's what we recommend for a lot of our workouts. So, good morning and welcome, everybody. So we'll get everything laid out. We're gonna have a good time. Not as much visual stimulation, a whole lot more coaching. So I've got my intervals, about 10 minutes each. I'll be talking on the rest, talking us through a couple of the sprints. We've got a couple sprints at, they'll give us a wattage. So they're looking at 475-ish, 400-ish, and then on the floor of SST at 275, 280, and then sprinting again. Pretty much simulating a breakaway. So, looking good so far. Let's make sure we got everything lined up nicely. Probably something like this. That may work. All right. Thanks for joining in. If you're just dialing in, early in the morning, got Andy on with us, Kev, Kenneth, getting all warmed up here. Got any questions about using Trainer Road, about the platform? Definitely let us know. Morning, Graham. Thanks for joining in. Welcome, welcome. If you have any questions about Trainer Road, we've got plenty of endurance lab riders that ride it, kind of back and forth. So I'd like to get in on some of that. Let us know. So far, so good. Getting nice and warmed up. We've got pretty cool, unique screens that we may not be used to seeing. Top left, the current power coming from my pedals. Right below is the target that I should be hitting. Color there. Color below it is if I'm within the zone or not. Of course, the interval time in the middle. Total time working out. Heart rate in the top right. And then cadence on the bottom right here. So far, so good. Things are kind of spinning up here, getting a feel for everything. Got 22 seconds here. Next, go. And feeling good today. All right, we're gonna wrap this up just a tad. You notice the beeps there? It gives you a audio indication of when the next interval starts. Very similar to what we're used to. Pretty steady, right on top of it. Try to stay right on top of it. Post on the trainer robe. Be able to. All right. Nice and steady. Goal is to keep that number green, that bar green on the left-hand side, essentially. The power nice and steady. Yeah, I think so. I think 30%, Kenneth, close to 3 or 4, and that's what they recommend. What I usually do is I'll do this warm-up that we normally have in beginning of each of the endurance lab workouts, and I'll find out as I spin, that's about the same wattage I would put out, just so that I could reach top ends of things, and then the bottom. You may need to adjust. I was between 30 and 40 in the first couple workouts when I was testing this again, so mileage may vary. Definitely gotta play with it a little bit. Since you will need to change gears, being on the resistance mode is going to be really important. Have a good feel. There you go, nice and steady. Get a nice run warm up here. Don't forget, this warm up is pretty specific. Reason why we use it, that so you can get a feel every time you get on the bike, see how your legs feel. Workout's exactly the same. Power wattage outputs are exactly the same. You'll get a feel for your legs and how they're feeling on that day of the workout. And that'll be great. This is Monday's workout, Kenneth. So that's loaded. And I'll load 935 here in the afternoon. Hey Kev. Yeah, I gotta admit, not as visually exciting. I did see that, Kenneth. Thank you for that. Yeah, not as visually exciting as a coach, but it gets the nuts and bolts done. Definitely, I've got music going for you. I've got that played in the background for me. On your guys' end, got your music that you can listen to. But it's like, get in, get out, not getting distracted. Very similar to layout of a self-professed workout, straight ahead with the intervals, or an endurance lab workout with the intervals. You'll see a pretty interesting summary. Hair looks equally good. That doesn't change, huh? You'll see a very cool summary, which we don't get from the other platforms. As I finish up this interval and all the intervals coming up, you'll see your accuracy, which I think is really good. And then you'll see kind of how far off you were on the interval that just passed. So take a look at that here in just a moment, and you'll get a chance to appreciate that. Welcome. I think if there's anywhere else we need to get this shared, I think that's it. Right. I'd like the page. All right, so take a look here at the screen. Get really good messages on the top there. You'll see my power was 238 for that. Target was 237. Difference was 1 watt. Average heart rate was 1.3. Average cadence was 97. I really like that with a summary for each interval to let you know how you did. One thing we don't get from any of the other platforms. I really, really like that for our athletes. Just joined in. Thank you. Good morning. Got this shared out to a handful of places. Let me get the wattage up. Oh yeah, I'm actually on the 4i as well, Kenneth. And one I've been running for a long time on Zwift. Really enjoy it. Been really happy with. They have worked out a lot of the little bugs. I've been on it since one of the first versions. So really happy with their support as well. You can adjust the power screen on the top left. Show anything from 1 second power all the way up to like 10-second average or more. Oh no, so very little smoothing is coming out to Trainer Road. So just coming through the power meter, you're getting the fluctuations. The only thing that I am smoothing is the power number coming out in the top left. But the data, every single piece of data that you're seeing on the graph. Yeah, good morning. It is much more engaging than I am, Andy, I'm sure. Got about a minute here. Hey, long time no hear, Pete. Good morning. Yeah, I know. Looks funny in the background, doesn't it? This Trainer Road is the Endurance Lab workouts on Trainer Road. Just taking the riders through, giving them a good introduction how this works. Just a good mix-up between workouts. You just got me talking for an hour. This can change to time left if I remember. I don't know. But we are doing Endurance Lab Breakaway Intervals. Got a minute to cool down. Got all this text and everything will also come through. Same text you would normally see anywhere else. All right, I'm gonna get ready for my first sprint. Not gonna be all out. It's gonna be around 450 plus, and then we're gonna settle in. Important part of this workout, getting spun up, then being able to hold that for about 10 minutes here. So if I could find a good gear, should be able to make it happen. Be able to see about just over my shoulder coming. All right, 10 seconds here. I'll get in the gear that I need to sprint in. Here we go. 15 seconds. You see there's a little circle plus a little line. That's your average for the interval. I'll sit down, steady up. Target's 396. Keep it up at 396. Close to it. Hold the power. 35 seconds. Here we go. And the team second set. All right. Gotta push. Get up there. All right. Looking at 85% of FTP. Larger flywheel. Speed comes down a little bit slower. Finding that right gear is important. So, recovery between these sprints. Oh, I know, huh? Oh yeah, that's right. 20-pound flywheel. Oh, yeah, it does take a minute. Sure we're not missing anything here. We're trying to stay right at 85% here. It all spun down right around 90. I hope you're switching completely over, Pete. Sarah's products definitely been pretty reliable from what I understand. I haven't done that new firmware update that you emailed me about, but hopefully be able to do that soon. All right, I got about a minute and a half here. I'm gonna do another sprint, and we'll stay right on top of it. Keep that number nice and green. You notice a lot of the complaints are comments that people make that the numbers are jumping all over are the same. Watts are watts. You're not getting smoothing from your trainer. It is the actual watts that your power meter is putting out. So that's normal. All right, get ready for our next spin up. About 30 seconds left. Get in the zone. About 10 seconds to go, I'll switch gears. Get ourselves up and going. Yep. 461. Let me see if we can hit it this time. $396. Looking good. 10 seconds till we settle down. Bring that power down. There we go. Back down onto the floor. 280. What we're looking for. I'm going to be doing 4 of those today. Nice and steady here, right at 280. Get some full recovery. One thing that's missing, this is the thing that a lot of us coaches and endurance athletes are doing for the advent of Zwift workouts, that is too. So at the end of this workout or ongoing, we won't find stars. That's a new advent. So what you'll find is your accuracy at the end of an interval, and then it'll pass. I really think that's a better way to go for those really interested in the workout side of things. As far as the gaming side, that makes sense. Yeah. You'll be able to challenge yourself to get all of those stars. or those points, right? As far as workouts, you don't want it to affect your future interval performance. That's important. As you notice, I'm not on ARG, I'm on resistance mode. It'll allow me to play with cadence, whether it be low or high. Just take some time for me to come down on power. But ERG switching in under 15 seconds can be a bit of a bear if you're not right on top of it. So we encourage most of our workouts on resistance mode, unless they're long SST workouts. We're right at about our rest period here. Take a gauge on how your legs are doing, how you're doing on targets, how your heart rate is, and the health of your live stream if you're a live streamer. 30 seconds. So, as you're going through the interval, see on the top left, there's a line and a circle. The line shows you what your target is. The circle shows your average during this interval. You notice, kind of on the high end, but my average is a bit higher than it should be. Or at least it should show that here in a couple seconds. But we'll see. I feel this so much grosser. Yep, 284. So, right where we want it to be. Really want to encourage full rest during this. If you're just tuning in, thanks for joining. This is an endurance lab workout on Trainer Road. Really got to keep the watts down. Hey, thanks Marlon. Yeah. There is a FTP bias number here. Can change that as well. Not that I will be, but you can. Like 35 is almost too much. There we go. Hey Marlon, good morning. Haha. You're a true virtual rider, right? You'll be running your virtual miles counter on another channel and be able to get your virtual miles too. Hey Marlon, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just trying to mix it up here. We move into the second part of the endurance lab and just trying to mix it up for our riders. That's where we are today. Anyways. Yep, and it's around 30%. I'm pretty happy with that, Kenneth. I was just trying it here during the rest interval, and still agree, 30%. There is a power test. I think it's called Power Walkthrough. A good place to kind of check out on Trainer Road. The LSCT warm-up is here. All kinds of stuff is here. The library has been going for such a long time. It's just such a huge resource for workouts. If you're looking for something to do, you can filter it down. And for riders like Kenneth and Kev, Martin Walker, those riders that are looking to mix things up and to get some recovery, got a lot of active recovery workouts, which is important for those days that you still want to be on the bike. That's great. All right, gonna ramp this up. About to start our second interval here. Thanks for joining in though. All right, about 10 seconds to go to get this ramped up. There we go. All right, so I'll watch that dot. Keep that dot just above the line. Adjust. Keep the average up. Looking good. Hold that power. We'll go down a gear. Off by 2 watts. I like that. Looking good. So really just moving that circle close to that line up there. Right here is what I'm looking at. Is what I'm concentrating on. Kind of edge that average up during the interval. All right. What kind of, or which of the training workout plans, Kenneth, did you do on Trainer Road? SST build, long build, specialty? Here we go. All three, awesome. Glad you got such great fitness. Oh, really good way. Get really focused work in, like you will any endurance lab workout. I'll talk about the different layers here to get through this interval. You're really getting comfortable at this low end of SST. It's super important, especially for building strength, but not our only building sprint power. You've got all kinds of SST work on top of that. So you're able to layer upon the workout here. The sprint power, VO2 max, and then SST, and full recovery. Wow. Kenneth remembers his first trainer road workout. FTP being 130, and he's around 280 now. That's great, Kenneth. That's awesome. One minute till the next one here. Average again, a little bit on the high side. Try to keep this nice and stiff. All right, next one up. That is impressive. Yeah, Marlon. Well, you've got two ways to attack it, Marlon. You've got the endurance lab, which you could do on any platform. Then you have Swift and Trainer Road. Now, all right, solid. All right, got a little bit here. We'll be halfway through. Trainer Road also offers a yearly subscription. Really good too, especially considering how much different kind of workouts you. S 432105. That is a tough one, Kev. Really building up tough over there. Morning, Stefan. Welcome, welcome. Another toy to play with. I know Stefan likes new toys. So this is Trainer Road. This is the Endurance Lab Breakaway Intervals. And we forwarded a couple test workouts with some interest of riders wanting to mix things up. So we've got it here. I'll be pointing others through the week. We're moving forward. Doing good. Nice and steady. Keeping this lower SST can be pretty tough. About 90 seconds left. Here we go. Hold that power. Looking good. About a minute left. So what I'll do is I'll share the team Endurance Lab trainer road link, and get a chance to take a look at the workouts. Yeah, the engagement is definitely different, but the work and the workouts are the same. There are some advantages that we did talk about, like the no stars, and we'll see in 30 seconds. We get a nice little summary. How you did, it goes away. That way it doesn't affect your future interval performance, I feel like. That's one part of the learning curve. I had to train a lot of my athletes to get over. Not getting stars in the Zwift game. So here comes a summary. So I've got 284, target of 280, 4-watt difference, heart rate of 160, cadence of 93. I really like that. And it goes away. No stars. Get it done. I guess if you're not racing on the platform, doing workouts, there isn't really much interaction other than visual interaction that we're getting when we are on the game. So I think a good mix of the two. Yeah. 12 hours between workouts is tough. But you know, Stefan, what you could do is look at, quick comment. So Stefan did 20 to 54. That's an SST workout for Endurance Lab. That's anywhere between 85 and 95% of FTP, 20 minutes at a time, 5 minutes apart, times 4. So that's right, 80 minutes of SST. Then he tried a second workout, the one that Kev is doing later today, called 43105, which is intervals, stepping intervals, pretty high intensity, as he is in the later part of his base lab. So 15 hours in between can definitely be a short time. But my point was, what you could do, Kenneth, is take a look how you fueled after the first, in between the first, and kind of play with that and see if you could fuel enough between the two or the first couple hours after the first to affect how that second workout is. Not that I recommend a second intense workout in 12 hours or around that time. I would say something SST and below would be, or at least below the intensity of the first workout, would be in order. But definitely give it a try. A lot of times, if you're fueling for just that one workout and replenishing, second workout would be much, much different. So playing with an increase could be very, very useful. Looks like we've got two intervals left, about 20 minutes and some change to make this happen. Getting a nice full recovery here. Started about 50%. Just joined in, thanks for joining in. Andy, thanks for holding on. I have a weird feeling that I'm on a huge screen at the Team ODZ team camp. If I am, good morning. very proud. Yeah, Kev did a good job. He had a very heavy beginning of the week, back-to-back workouts. But came out strong. It's a question to Kev, which comes from the chat and chill this morning. When you travel, do you feel like that's actual rest? Come back, feel like a rest day? Do you feel just as tired if you did a workout? That's the question. About to hit the third interval here. Try to get on top of this gear. About 30 seconds out. Good. Really good. That's the next question, Kevin, would be, do you do anything special with your recovery? As far as your eating, compression-wise? Wear compression socks? Do you make sure your feet are up on the train? Or anything like that? It's really nice to be able to travel like that. Fortunately. Overindulge, that's nice. That's a good thing though. I think it's good to get a lot of that out and enjoy. Yeah, you get that out of to your hard work. I think that's definitely in order. Yeah. Definitely getting clean sources of carbohydrates from things like sweet potatoes, any kind of root starch, white potato, purple potato. I like to do a lot of white rice. I used to weigh, especially doing really hard periods of training. I stay away from a good amount of grain, but still get carbohydrates from white rice, cooked up with anything I can think of. Get the carbohydrates I need in a much cleaner source. The other place people sometimes sway away from is fruit in between workouts. After a workout, you obviously need a pretty big hit of fast, clean glucose or carbs, but in between, fruit could be a really good source of carbohydrates. It does take a little bit longer to digest. That's not something that we do on the bike, but in between, definitely great. Over 90 seconds. Just like your workouts, the fun, accountability with your food is key. Same way, we want our workouts to look strong as we complete them on Strava or wherever you post. We want our food to stand out as well. "45 seconds here, we're gonna go up. There you go. 20 seconds till the next sprint. Get ready. Oh, sorry, Stefan. Give me a second. I can break it down. Just wait for the rest interval. Explaining nutrition at sweet spot can be difficult for anyone, English or any other language. So, let's see. I should wait 4 minutes. Let me catch my breath. So for those that joined in, welcome. This is a Endurance Lab Breakaway Intervals on the Trainer Road app. An app that a lot of us riders used before. We use Lyft for workouts. I think I remember doing it at the same time as Lyft for workouts were invented on that side. Almost. About 2 minutes left here. Got a nice recovery. 90 seconds. Over a minute. Hold on to that tension in your legs. That cadence up. Right on that target. That's about a minute now. All right, ready to down a bit, get some recovery. That's a tough one. Last one's gonna be tough. I guess. All right. All right. So, the point was, clean workouts, you have 12 hours, around 12 hours to recover. What you're looking at, get a good source of fuel into your body. So, a couple good sources right after the workout, things that are pretty easily absorbed in the body. Things like potatoes, fruits, and rice are 3 top sources I have my athletes go to after a workout to get sugar. It allows a nice clean source without causing any extra inflammation or irritation in the body. 3 clean fuel sources are fruits, vegetables, fruits, rice, and any type of potato. So throughout that time, staying clean, meaning not having sweets, high sugar, like candies, cakes, things like that. Very, very useful. Keep that clean source getting stored in the body. You are in fact going to do a workout within 12 hours about that time. Hope that helps. So really, bottom line, when you fuel after you work, you want to fuel for your next workout. Whether it be 24 hours or 12 to 15 hours, you want to put in food that you think or that has worked in the past, give you the fuel you need to feel strong for the next workout. Look at that. Cool video of picture Greg Magnus on Magnum Mondays. Text Divine out. And hey, Team ODZ does not stop. I like it. I like it. If there, oh, I don't have my channel up. Good. All right, let's see. Stefan, makes sense. Cool. Yeah, they're solid. A lot of times you'll make really good choices. Food that you eat. Problem becomes that you're not eating enough of it. So with this smaller window, you need to make sure that you're fueling enough of it. But that all sounds fun. Making sure you're just eating. Kev says that's pretty fancy. I agree. Burger, alcohol. Hey, that sounds like a good night. Alright, here we go, last one. Heart attack. 15 seconds, spin it up. Attacks don't need to be all out. You'd be surprised what can get away. This is the part that holds this power and keep you away. This is the part you really need to focus on. Holding that power. 45 seconds. Thanks, Stefan. Have a good day. Nice job. Solid work. Healthies. SST. 3 minutes here. All right. Let's go. Got 2 minutes left. Nice gear. Go keep this intention. Hey Taya. Morning. I know. Nothing to wear. I'm headed there. I work Wednesday, and I'm headed to Arizona. I think Taya leaves there tomorrow. But yeah, This is what Endurance Lab Breakaway Intervals looks like on Trainer Road. I guess I can go through some of the pros and cons. A couple new viewers here. So, one of the great things that I like about it here in about a minute, that there's no stars. Thea can speak to talking to athletes about stars. Dev can speak to having to try to gain stars for your workout. But what we're gonna get in about a minute, summary, our last little interval. Then you'll move on. I think mentally it really helps our riders just to kind of let that interval go. You don't have that constant reminder what happened in the very first interval. Let's say you had a bad warm-up, you had a tough day. Just in the moment, I think it's important to be able to be present. See by the graph, it's all business. Got your power up on top, got that circle, green bar, everything up there, green bar, and if you're in the zone, circle telling your average through the interval. Here it comes. Take a look at the bottom. 272 was my power on the last one, minus 8 watts off the target. Average heart rate is 163. Here's a sprint. Gotta hold, last one. Yeah, so before Zwift workouts, we'd run this next to Zwift, which I still do. I'll bring it down in just a minute. But a lot of the metrics, straightforward. Get all the work done. You're just about there. Come on. Good job. Right here. All right. Let's see. Bring this down. I do have it running in the background. As a virtual rider, of course, still important to get your virtual miles. Does take 2 and plus dongles, but still fun. Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining in, guys. So it does keep you away. You are doing a workout, some type of ride. Keeps you from chasing groups that are coming by or getting involved in a Box Hill chase or chasing up the Eclat KOM. Will keep you focused and dialed in. One great thing. Hey Drew, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It happens when you're on mobile. No way to change it. On the computer, there's a little tab next to share. You can change. But on mobile, we just know one of the admin's on. No big deal. Welcome. Here you guys are pumped. Get ready to go. Forward to seeing you guys in a couple days. I just got one more workout to do. Should put me into some good rest. Ready for the weekend. For all those joining in, thanks for joining in. This is Jason Flores. I'm doing Endurance Lab Breakaway Intervals. here on Trainer Road. Just doing a little compare and contrast. So compare and contrast between workouts in Zwift, workouts in Trainer Road. It's gonna be Friday, Taya. Got a half day Thursday. Patience till 12. Pick up the bike on the way out, and literally I get on one freeway and drive. I exit at the exit to the house, and I'm at the house. I'll be at 5 hours later, but the same freeway I get on is the one I'll be getting off. Kenneth, what workout are you gonna do? I'll make sure that it's on. Probably gonna be, oh, if you're not in the lab, there's a bunch of other ones in there anyway. I just tried this one. This is a good one. All right, we're 20 seconds till the cool down. Thanks again for joining in, everybody. If you have any questions about how to use Trainer Road and how to do the endurance lab workouts specifically, let me know. Yeah, you gotta work that high cadence, Drew. Gotta work it all. There we go. All right, I'm gonna spin this down. Yeah, great workout, Taya. Definitely. I was explaining during the workout that it's not that 15-second surge that gets you away. That gets you the separation, that 45 seconds of being well above threshold. What makes a difference here? During a race, we're just trying to chase onto a group. Those surges really close gap. Yeah, Drew. Cadence work, stuff that I've been working on with you, of course the lab stuff, and all the whole range. Opening that range of cadences that a lot of people only do 85 to 95, opens up that range, past 100 on one end, all the way down. Really important. A lot of times, being indoor riders get locked in, whatever your cadence is. You know, some people live and swear by low cadences on the trainer, but if you don't train them when you go outdoors, you'll have fitness. It won't be relevant doing. That's the problem. That's what this does, and a lot of our workouts do. Explaining before a little bit about the layers of all the different kind of layer upon each other. They got a good amount of SST work, and almost 40 minutes, 40 odd minutes of, oh no, it'd be like 35 minutes of SST work, 8 sprints, actually almost 1 minute intervals in between those. Solid work. If you haven't checked this out, check it out. Just mix things up. You know, visually, you know, the red road going by in London with amazing buildings in Richmond. Keep you going. Really try and hone in on that power, the ability to customize things, like the resistance down here we talked about earlier, percent, get the power graph line in here, and then the circle during the interval, the average, very useful. Put it in, got one more to go, off the team camp. So, I'll see you guys soon. Have fun in the endurance lab. I've got a strength workout right after this, so. All right, have a good day.